This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham, and I have got Janet Douglas back with me. The last time you were here, we were talking about you jumping in the river for the polar plunge.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a few warmer things this time, but you are the volunteer clinical director and board member of the Hospice Hub.
That's correct.
Okay, let's talk about what that is.
The Hospice Hub in general. So the Hospice Hub is an organization that was created to support end-of-life care in our communities. It's comprehensive, and we provide a multitude of programs so that people can contact us, and whatever their needs are, we can hopefully support them in that. Yeah.
And it's a big catchment area.
It's a very big catchment area, yeah. So we serve anybody who uses the Perth and Smiths Falls Hospital. So communities out towards Lanark Highlands and beyond, Smiths Falls, Portland, Westport, Elgin, sort of all the communities that surround our two major hubs of Perth and Smiths Falls. Yeah.
Oh, okay, now we're here today to talk pretty specifically about, you've opened up a day program in Smiths Falls too.
Yes.
So what is that about? Because we need some more people to come too.
Absolutely. So our day hospice program is geared towards people who have a life-limiting or a progressive chronic illness. And so that's a pretty broad category. And so basically it's for people who've received diagnosis, are enduring a lot of medical appointments, and doing a lot of that. It's a day away for them so that they can sort of leave that behind for a day and be supported. Our day program is run by a nurse coordinator. So there is a clinical component to this, which is one of the things that is really important, is following the clients that we get sort of all on a regular basis, week on week, so that the nurse can support them in any of those sort of clinical needs that they have, as well as supporting them socially and emotionally.
All right, all right. Now, do you need a referral to be able to come? How do people get involved with
Yeah,
this?
so a referral is required. Now, anybody can refer. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, it could be a doctor.
Doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a doctor,
It
though?
doesn't have to be a healthcare professional, no. This is open to anybody who needs it. And referrals are on our website. You can also just give us a call at the Hospice Hub, or email our day hospice coordinator. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you say there's a clinical nurse there. Do you need other people to help out? Are there volunteers to help? How does that work?
As always, all of our programs are supported by our many passionate and skilled volunteers. So we're really fortunate to have a pretty broad volunteer base, and so there is quite a few volunteers who support with day hospice. The nurse coordinator is there to guide and look after the clinical aspects, but the volunteers basically run the program. So they're involved in anything from just sitting and talking to playing cards, maybe a board game. There's structured activities as well as unstructured time. There's a lovely family-style lunch that's served each day that we do day hospice. And we're also bringing in complementary therapies, things like music, pet therapy, art. So it's quite a comprehensive program.
All right, and we're talking about this happens at the Smiths Falls Presbyterian Church?
It does, yes. We've been really fortunate to be able to partner with the Presbyterian Church here in Smiths Falls under the leadership of Jill Turnbull. She's amazing.
Yes,
and
she is.
yeah, no, we've been really fortunate. They were very gracious to allow us to come into their space, even to sort of remodel and redecorate a particular area for our day hospice. And members of their congregation and community helped us to do that. So that was really wonderful. So it's a terrific partnership. And we're also working with the Falls Food Hub. So the Falls Food Hub is providing the lunches for the first sort of month or so of our day hospice program, while we bring in volunteers that will then be doing the cooking and providing the lunch to our day hospice clients in the lovely commercial kitchen that's at the church. So it's just been a really terrific partnership all around here in Smiths Falls.
And we have to say too, the day hospice is very important to the caregivers as well.
Absolutely. So it's sort of a multi-pronged program where we're providing support to the client, but also respite to the caregiver. And one of the things that we've been able to provide, which we're really thankful for, is volunteer drivers. So It allows the caregiver to have a full day. So if you're not able to have transportation, then the hospice is able to provide transportation for people wanting to attend the day hospice. And again, that's more of our trained volunteers that are helping us to do that.
And when you speak of volunteers too, there's so many areas where people can volunteer.
Absolutely. We actually are just going to be starting another training session to train another cohort of volunteers starting at the end of October. But we have volunteers that do everything from administrative tasks, they do client facing, so whether they're in our home support program, grief and bereavement, or day hospice. Some volunteers help with education and communication, fundraising, events. I mean, there really is so many areas in which you can volunteer. So it's been fantastic, and like I really do want to highlight that this organization was built out of a need in our community, and it was community members who have answered the call. So we really are a by the community for the community organization, and it's just really wonderful to see.
And I mean, I want to point out again your title, and I had to ask. You are the volunteer clinical director.
Yes.
And I said, are you a volunteer, or do you coordinate the volunteers? You volunteer.
I volunteer. Yes. So we've got a fully operational board right now. So everybody on our board is working at various things within the organization, which is what we have to do until we're able to hire, the complement of people that we need. So yeah, just volunteers all around at every level and in every aspect of the organization. It's very rewarding.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you find like fundraisers and sort of thing, a lot of times people do a fundraiser and the proceeds go towards the hospice.
That's right. So we have had third-party events, so people who are aware of the hospice and the work that we're doing. So they'll hold some third-party events that will benefit the hospice. So we've had a few of those, which is wonderful. And then of course we have all of our events that we put on throughout the year, and we continue to develop those. Yeah.
Now you were here a while ago when you did the Perth Polar Plunge.
Yeah.
That was cold. You have a swim-a-thon, not coming up till February, but I'm thinking that's a little warmer water.
It is. It's a little bit of a
Inside.
warmer water. Yes, absolutely. And then of course our hike for hospice every spring that we do. So yeah, just continuing to try to raise money. That's always going to be a big thing for us at the Hospice Hub. So certainly if anybody's interested in participating in events or volunteering, they can just get a hold of us.
And how do you do that?
So they can go on our website, which is thehospicehub.ca. In particular, if you're interested in the day hospice program and attending that or making a referral for someone who needs it, you can email dayhospice@thehospicehub.ca. And of course, we can always be reached by phone. And that's 613-627-0974 is our phone number. So there's a myriad of ways that you can get a hold of us.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when do you have your day program in Perth?
The day program in Perth is going to start up in the spring. Okay. So we've gotten Smiths Falls started now. We need to build up the referrals. Certainly, to keep these programs going, we need to have the people come. Right. So we're really looking for people to reach out and benefit from this program. And then hopefully we'll be starting up our day hospice in Perth probably around the end of March.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So once again, the day hospice here in Smiths Falls has started already, and it's at the Westminster Presbyterian Church every Tuesday. Yeah, and it's from 9:30 until 2. So it's a full day, between pickup and drop off. And lunch is included.
Lunch is included, a lovely lunch. So that's always a highlight. It really is a highlight of the day for the clients. They love sitting around the table with everybody and talking, and it's just a really nice, supportive experience for people who are otherwise quite busy with medical appointments or just dealing with illness.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for everything you do, and thank you for coming here today and telling us more about it.
Thank you for having me.
For more information to get a hold of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Once again, I've got Janet Douglas here. You are the volunteer because you volunteer.
That's right.
Clinical director and one of the board members of our Hospice Hub. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us again.